Happy birthday, Vikki! You're 30, welcome to the club. Okay, so here are some memories I have of us throughout the years. Through school, through travelling, partying, and generally just being absolute idiots. There's some France memories. There's going to be some chat about America. Vlogging in Malta, the puppies, and our train trip to Dublin. Okay, so we'll start off with one of my favourite stories about Loki, Captain Handsome Face. You know the one. Out walking along the coastal path with Domino. We were walking along, chatting, when all of a sudden Dom chases Loki down the hill and Loki lands straight into my ankle, knocking me down. It was so sore, but we walked it off and thought, I know, why don't we go to the cinema? So we went to see that Marilyn Monroe movie. It was a good wee show. I enjoyed it. When it was over, I went to get up and my whole ankle had majorly swollen. You creased up laughing at me trying to walk through Belfast. I was in agony, hobbling along like a total idiot. In the end, you went to your car and picked me up. I went to a wedding a few weeks later with some beautiful irregular choice shoes on and one very swollen ankle. Thanks, Loki. Loki and Dom were total beffers. We took loads of photos of them together and I'm so glad of that. We really miss Loki now, and yes, this is the sad part of the vlog. Loki was taken much too soon, just like your dad. I remember coming round to pay my respects after your dad died, and your living room was full of family, all clearly upset. Dom thought this was an ideal time to jump on the table and help himself to the buffet. I'm really sorry again about that. Then one day we went on one of our many adventures, this time in search of a new doggy. We went to a few of the shelters, met some crazy dogs. Remember that husky that wouldn't stop howling? Or the massive black and white dog that took you for a walk? In the end, you picked up a little squirt that was weirdly called Loki. I think it was a sign. You brought him home a while later and he's now the Odie worm we've known and loved. Other adventures include the time we took a day off work to go photographing ourselves landsharking around the folk museum. Idiots. Dressing up is one of our favourite pastimes. We spend months considering costume choices for any occasion. There was the year we went to the roller rink dressed as Nyan Cat and Jenna Marbles. I think at this point we were pretty much at the peak of odd friend status. It was a really fun night though. Our costumes were definitely the best. There was your 28th birthday where we dressed as Mean Girls, my favourite film to offer up when I'm with you and Jennifer and Leona. Last year on your birthday, you dressed as Louise from Bob's Burgers and I went as Tina. One of our favourite things is when we go to the limelight and people recognise us as the characters we are. For Jennifer and Darren's joint 30th birthday last year, we had a laugh getting dressed up as OAPs. I don't know what the future holds, but I really hope that we can mess about and do as many burpees when we're actual OAPs as we did that night. And obviously make a video about it as well. There was Lucinda's 21st birthday where, if you remember, you were a pirate and I was a beautician who drank one too many absinthes. I ended up clawing Dennis's neck with my fake nails to show you how sharp they were. Sorry I made your neck bleed, Dennis. That costume also got worn on my 23rd birthday, also known as Vomfest 2009, where I poured a whole tray of ouzo shots and drank them all by myself because no one wanted them. Who bought that bottle of ouzo? You, Vikki. You did. The next adventure began in my rental house in Jubilee. We were all sitting by the fire watching the Muppets Christmas Carol. We got to talking and saying how fun it would be to go to Paris. Everyone was keen and said yes, but you, me and Jennifer all acted on it and actually booked it. We were going on holiday! What a trip that turned out to be. We arrived in Paris, wrote so many funny stories in my travel journal, like the Seabiscuit story or the French Jared Butler. This was going to be a fantastic 3-day trip to the City of Light. Or so we thought. It turned out it wasn't a 3-day trip. We saw in the news that a volcano erupted and was causing major ash cloud dramas. There was to be no air travel for the foreseeable future. We had to find a way to get out. We went to the bus terminal with the plan to get a bus to Calais, get a boat to Dover, get a train to London, get a bus to Wales, get a boat to Dublin and get a bus to Belfast. Except everyone else had that idea too. The buses were all booked up for days, so we were stuck in Paris, which sounds cool, but we panicked a bit and secretly cried behind our sunglasses. We left our hotel and walked across town to a hostel with a really wonky floor and made videos of us rolling water bottles down it. Each morning I'd wake up at the bottom of my bed and then delusion set in. We were broke, so we couldn't afford to do any expensive touristy stuff, so we stayed in our room doing stupid photo shoots, singing really loudly, getting told off for singing so loudly, eating rubbish microwave meals, trying on monkey masks at the supermarket, visiting famous graveyards, and eating baguettes and lays outside the Sacré-Cœur. It was a cheap and fun way to survive in Paris. We laughed a lot about the state we were in, all the while eating more crisps and baguettes. It was also one of the funniest trips I've ever been on. While still stuck in Paris, it was coming up to your birthday and I knew you were bummed that you wouldn't get home for it. So Jennifer and I hatched a plan when we were all at an internet cafe. We booked us into a cookery school as a surprise. We set off that night in search of rotisserie chicken as a treat for you. I proceeded to knock at the door, wondering out loud if these people could point us in the direction of rotisserie chicken. They were skundered at the fact I was asking a posh cookery school. Surprise! We were meant to be here. We had a brilliant night making 3 courses of amazing food. I met some American couple who asked the famous question, "Y'all ain't kin, are you?" No, we aren't. Another Vikki and Lynn travel adventure was our trip to watch and vlog the spectacular that was Jennifer and Darren Are Getting Hitched. You know the theme tune. We had such a laugh making that vlog. So much nonsense made the cutting room floor when I was editing the 2 videos. It was an amazing wedding and we had the best time. Even if you did freak out about your hair not being right, we got there in the end. One day, 4 people went to Dublin to watch Rock of Ages. To get there, they took a train. On that train, there were so many snacks, like those weird bonbons I picked up that were gross, but we ate them. Crisps, drumstick chewies, just loads of junk. We were super hyped, playing Cards Against Humanity on a silent train carriage and sang songs whilst vlogging with my selfie stick. Hanging out with Andrew and Kat was hilarious, which was good, because on New Year's Eve 2015, you talked Colin into talking me into booking tickets to go with you, Andrew and Kat to Florida. Woo! So many funny stories from Florida that I don't have time to go into right now. I wish we had vlogged this trip though. With Kat or myself at the wheel, we mainly drove to Walmarts, outlet malls and fried chicken restaurants. The rest of the time we were going to theme parks. One of our favourite stories is the classic, "Tell them Roro sent you," a saying that'll go down in history. Florida was amazingly fun, but it was pretty obvious we were missing our dogs on account of me stroking a man in a costume that was dressed as Pluto, or you not letting Polly out of your sight when we went to Tampa. Swim, Polly, swim! Anyway, Vic, this is us up to date. I have a million more memories. I hope we have a million more fun times too. Happy birthday. 30 isn't so bad.